So the first thing on today's agenda is I'm going to move the ME system down here into the house. Let's come down here. I've routed um, universal cable, ultimate universal cable, using this pipe connector here. And it's very cheap to make. And it literally lets me shift right click on two positions and it will pretty much auto lay pipes in a very in the most efficient thing. So if I do this and if I go here to, can I do to here? No, to here. Just an example, right? It shows me this and then I can place it down. Obviously, can I like reset? Yeah. And it'll let me, I can shift, open this up and place the pipes. And I can also make it, utilize pipes that are already laid. And then I can also, prevent destruction with any blocks of inventories, and then a bunch of different pathfinding. So it's very, very useful. So that means I already have that there. So now what I'm gonna do is home. Nope, a home mech. Well, it's still called mech from the old, from episode 1. What I'm gonna do is, hopefully I don't break nothing important, but I'm gonna, yeah, grab all of that. And then I'm also gonna grab all of this. Oh no, that grabbed more than I'd like it to. Oh well. And then we're gonna go down here and place it down. I'll figure it out later. And this time what we're gonna do is couple down. I'd like to go, so we'll go here. Yeah. Bam. Should light up. Awesome. And then I'm gonna go down instead. Here it is. And water. I'm gonna go down for the things. So let me get the banks all hooked up and placed down again. And that is that. That is the system moved into the house. There's just a little thing right here, and bam. Beautiful. Only problem, this now only has storage. It's not hooked up to that crafting matrix. It is not hooked up to any of my R's source storage, so I will have to move that all down here. But what I would like to get into first is setting up auto crafting, more toward possibly getting that matrix set up larger and a little quicker, but then also through mech, so I can quickly progress through mech, get a better power system going that maybe doesn't require as much stuff. Granted, I mean, I've got a lot of sugarcane to last me a while. So what I would like to get to fission, and then honestly avoid fission if possible. I don't really want to have to deal with it for a bit. I will get to the armor, the mechanism armor right here. Mechanism, whatever it's called, the mecha suit. I should be able to touch it. Oh yeah, definitely. With just a fission reactor, and I can do a mini one as well. So I'll get that and some armor, and then I want to move away from mechanism for a bit. Do a bit of AE2, some automation, and then I would like to convert this into something a little bit neater and faster, and then go into MI, get all the tech out of the way. Cause you know I love me some tech. You know, I'll do a little bit of magic and stuff here and there, and some automation and some exploration, so it's not only MI tech for the next 10 or so episodes, but it is what I would like to focus on. And I will try to use as the little laser nodes from Laser IO as possible, purely because they're a little cheaty. I have to agree. Look at, they're pretty cheaty. You can do a lot with them. I love them. They make things a little too easy, and I want a little bit of challenge. So we're gonna do either MI pipes, because you can do 3 in 1, or A2, or just make setups a little bit larger. You know, I would like to get a little thing of automation for things like this for Ars Nouveau, but we'll have to see. We'll see how things go, and I do want to move this down next. So this has speed. I'm gonna have to make way more of these. We'll have to see how much it'll cost me, and more of these crafting storages and whatnot. Oh, I've got a lot of this crap on me. Okay, let's go do that right now. Okay, so I've got a frame and wall for the assembler matrix. I made, what, 3 more of these speed cores from the 2 I originally had. Now I gotta fill this up with assembler matrix, pattern cores, and craft cores. I'm gonna fill up the rest of here and here with the pattern ones, and that'll give me about 1,000 something different patterns, and then the rest with the crafting ones, which will do the actual crafts, and those will do 8 per craft, so a good bit more. And so that'll give me, I think, a good ratio, but they're expensive. This pattern core, okay, easy, we know that, we can get that. Easy, we can get that. We can get that. This is extended patterns, and these use pattern providers, concurrent processors, and we need a lot of them. So I gotta get to work. I'm gonna get to work on that. Hopefully it won't take too long. And after way too much time, please be done. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta make sure this works. Oh my god. It works. Let's go. So that should provide a lot of things. Let's see. Terminal. Just slap that down here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want the pattern accessing terminal or whatever, it doesn't matter. Let me grab these that I care about right now. Let's see. Either way, they should have like 1,000 or something possible jobs. Pretty much, it'll do anything really fast. So now that I have this going, I need to set up more, but now I can automate a lot of just the plain regular old crafting jobs. What I will have to still hook up though is I want to hook up, I need to craft a bunch of these crystal assemblers because I use this a lot, I use this a lot, and I use these reaction chambers a lot during the process of this. So I want to make one for each individual recipe. Stolix, just because it was quick and I liked how fast it was, and that's pretty cheap actually. Okay. First, regular pattern providers. I don't need the fancy ones. So I'll make a bunch of those, and I'll start putting that together down there. And back again, and here we are. Started setting up some automation. We got a bunch of recipes chilling in here now. Started doing a bunch of stuff for AE2, pretty much. And then we got these smelting factories and crushing factories going for some of the more basic things, like sky stone to sky stone, or sky stone dust to sky stone, and up to the sky stone block glass, some silicon, a little extra spaces, and flux dust and surge quartz dust, just in case. Over here, I've got this circuit slicer that takes care of all of these logic circuits and whatnot. And then this crystal assembler does the concurrent processors and then the extended iterations of those three things, and then these each do their own processor because why not? Make sure that, you know, they can all go at once if needed. And so that's a lot of mainly the AE2 done. And I want to do, I know we already have a lot of the, where is it? I know we have a lot of Certus Quartz Crystal and a lot of Flux Crystal and a lot of Entro Crystals, but for me it's not enough, and the system we're currently using, or the system I'm currently using, is not up to my standards. It's too janky. It needs to be nicer, it needs to be more efficient, it needs to be faster. So that's exactly what I'm going to do next. I've already made a bunch of extended crafters right here, or extended chargers, and so we're going to use 24 total, each that do 4, so whatever math that is, that's a lot. For charging crystals, for charging Certus Quartz, and I'm going to set it up. I'm going to have to also make a thing for modular routers. Where is it? Here it is. Make one for modular routers, make one for iron bars, make one for the blank module here. Paper we have, gold nugget we'll make. And we'll just chuck this all up here. Chuck, chuck, chuck. Doesn't matter where we put it. Since it's a matrix, it'll just do it. No. And then, I don't know, can I make like a stack of them? I can indeed. Look at that, it's already done. Beautiful. So, I'll have to make a bunch of this, and I want to put it over in this corner right here on this wall. It takes 11 blocks wide, but that's this entire wall, and I kind of have an idea, like a building idea for outside the window. So I might just stuff it under the ground and have it bring up into like maybe barrels that sit right here just to look nice. Or I'll have it just go in, but it looks kind of cool, so I might just embed it into one of these walls here. Could look kind of cool if I do it nicely. And I want to keep the inside of the house for simple things like single block machines here that are for automation that can be used for a lot of things at once. Okay, I swear I get too caught up in this. Getting the last bits of a mechanism actually automated here. Do I have stuff for here? Kinda. So I'm getting, I got all the infusing ones here going. So, you know, this stuff here. All we like here for the 4 main ones, the carbon, redstone, diamond, refined obsidian. Enriching factory over here does the enriched variants of those things needed. And then I've got buffers for the chemicals, or the infusing chemical things, chemical oxidizers for each of the things here, so I can keep them all separate. I'm running out of channels because I did this really poorly. I gotta fix that. I got a lot of recipes in here now. Got this hooked back up for the string because of the wool for the cables here. And then one thing I still gotta do though is I gotta finish the thing out here that I was working on. This thing right here. So this is the overall setup. This will probably be moved to here, which I could probably do right now. Move that here, and we'll end up moving these 3 here instead, and then we can chuck this down there. And nope, I'll do crystal. So we need these 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Because instead we'll have 1, 2, 3. Can I actually make some of these? Make them extended interfaces real quick. Oh, perfect. They're already done. So what we'll do instead actually is have that there. And so pretty much, oh, I can even do that already. I hate this lighting. Pretty much each of these will be having like semi storing and semi taking in. And then these will send it to here. And then we'll use these over here to crush and then duplicate and send it back. So they'll set up. And then these, there's double actually. If you look back there, we got 2 sets. So there's actually 24 total extended charges for all of this. And so I still gotta set this up, but I need to work out my my channels a little bit better because this is really messy. And I think my problem right now is just I don't have enough space. I need to just clear all this out, get some different colors, and more wool. That string, it might seem like a lot, but it's definitely not going to last me long enough. I need a better source of wool. I need a better source of dyes as well. There's not really too many good ways to get these dyes. This would be the best right here. The synthetic oil would be the best way because everything else relies on some type of flour. I'm not near close to that just yet. So, unless I can get these flowers, no, I can't. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Just need a lot of these. A lot of these colors, a lot of these wool. Keep working on it. But that's almost like that's about the basics of Mechanism done, so I can completely automate these stuff. Upgrades, all this stuff for AE2. That's pretty much it for that. I gotta clean this up down here just by breaking everything out so I have a little more space to work with, and then I may rebuild this again, but this time drop down a little bit more and P2P the hell out of this. I saw a design for a P2P setup on a small 3x3x3, which I thought was kind of cute, so I might use. Instead of doing the usual large one that I usually do. So I'll probably do that, given that everything else is still hooked up. And then I need more of the crafting core processing units and this crafting storage. I might do. Is there a? There's a 4-core. Mega has their thing as well, right? Their mega crafting units. I need to. Oh, their processor. I thought they had a processor here. Processor. Crafting. I don't know. I thought they had one. I'll have to look into it. If not, I'll just have to make a bunch of these. I mean, co-process. How do you make these? Oh, it's very cheap actually. I can easily set that up to automate. So I'll have to make a bunch of these so we can get more, because whenever I set up a recipe to go, it does like one at a time, which is very slow. So I do that. That's probably something to do with this, since there's only one. I can only do one process at a time. So I'll have to get that going. And then I have to bring more of this stuff down there. Get rid of it. This will stay, obviously. Everything that is with power up here stays. This moves down there. That will have to move down there. I'll probably set up something small with blazes for blaze rods to get lava, because right now this is the best way I can think of getting a stable production of lava. I think for wool I might actually keep going around with that capturing 2 sword on sheep. See if we can get a sheep egg and do a little sheep farm. And then move this all down there, because this is all not needed anymore, now that I've got it all mostly down there. And then after this, I'm going to start MI for better resource production. So we don't have to worry about digital miner anymore. And we can also get to the point where we can make all those dyes just with the mixer, with not benzene, but synthetic oil, which is very easy to make actually. You just steam blast furnace some raw synthetic oil, which is just coke dust or carbon. Can I make carbon in any other way? Nah. So, we'll have to get into that as soon as possible. And then JDT as well. These things, I gotta figure out how to properly automate them. Down there, somewhere. So, a little bit more. Let's do this. And bam! That is that set up, finally. Took me a bit to even things out to make sure everything was positive, but I eventually got it. I started out with this, and I actually did a lot of these. Started out with 24, remember? And then I added another 24. But things were bugging out, and this is not even working down here. For whatever reason. Couldn't tell you. I'll figure it out. I'm not even using this anymore. I gotta be honest. It's literally on these two right here. Which I'm actually running out of power. Because this uses like 1 million FE every single process, so it uses a lot. And so at this point I was just using these up front to make it look pretty. But I guess they broke now. Because they ain't doing nothing. Hell if I know what's going on. I'll figure it out by next episode. Maybe. Aside from that, I threw some throughput things on the back here, and we should be positive on all of them. Everything is positive. So, that is a win for me. And I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna finish for today. For episode 6. I'm gonna work on getting more power now, because I really don't wanna, but this setup has really pushed it over the edge now. So I am gonna need more power. So I guess I'm stuck. I guess next episode is gonna have to be MechFission. I don't have a choice. I get that power going then, and then after that I go MI. I need better power gen. But now that I have this going, it looks pretty, it looks beautiful. I can go rip apart the one up top, which actually, let's do right now. This needs a decommission. Holy crap. Holy crap. All this crap. Oh my god. Can I, pick up to Emmy? There we are. Bam, bam. Oop, I did not mean to do that, but I did not mean to do that. Oh no, how far back did that go? I hope not too far. Break that, break that, break that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I gotta make sure I don't break too much. That can be broken. Why is network not powered? Oh no. That's not good. Oh, I have some extras. Oh my god. Look at that. That small little mistake. And look at, we're all up and going again. Bam. Okay, break that. Break this, 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 and this. Pop that out of there. Pop that out. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, I don't need that right now. I'll figure that out later. And grab some dirt and fix this up. Hey, look, it's all clean. Like it was never there in the first place. Beautiful, huh? Honestly. Can I report this too? I did it again. God damn it, I did it again. I have cables, right? What did I eat up cable-wise here? I ate up all of that. I ate up all of this. Shit. How far did I do this? Right there. That's as far as I went. Make sure these things are powered. I don't care about this, really. It's got that. This. Just in case I need it. Can run this. For now. But we can really go. I'll get rid of it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next episode. Or before next episode, I'll get rid of it. Clean this backpack up a little bit so I can throw these bank links in there. Okay, that's that. That's episode 6 done. I will see you guys in episode 7 where I do Mechanism Fission and possibly start on MI. Let's do this. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.